Elderly patients who have benefited from a project allowing them to receive hospital care at home say it's made a huge difference to their quality of life. A report published today found it has saved the NHS more than £50 million and allowed hospital beds to be freed more quickly. The scheme uses technology such as remote monitoring to care for patients while allowing them to remain with friends and family. Tara Fitzpatrick has more.
Hi.
Hello Gail, it's
Hi.
Jane from Hospital at Home. How
Hi.
are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
That's really
Gail
good.
was taken to hospital by ambulance earlier this month with trouble breathing. But despite now relying on oxygen for a lung condition, she's receiving hospital-level care at her home in Bo'ness.
I was asked if I wanted to go home and have the hospital at home come in, which I thought, I didn't know that existed. It's great being in comfort in my own home. I can have who I want here. I can sleep in my own bed. You know, you've got everything in your home that you want.
Gail's one of hundreds of patients across Scotland who've had the opportunity to avoid a hospital stay. Now the service is set to expand.
Lovely. Now, how have your ankles been? It obviously reduces the risks to an older person associated with going into hospital, particularly for people living with dementia or who have problems with cognitive decline. Often hospital admission can be very frightening and disorientating, and also is very much associated with developing worsening confusion, a condition we call delirium, which definitely seems to be something that happens much less if we keep people in their familiar environment. Because you're actually going into somebody's home, the patient care is so patient-centred that it's ideal. And we've had very, very few patients and families who've felt that this was not a service for them. Most people are really delighted with the service and much prefer it to going to hospital.
A report published today by Healthcare Improvement Scotland showed that between 2024 and 2025, the service prevented almost 15,500 people from spending time in hospital. It freed up 650 extra hospital beds and prevented almost 500 care home admissions.
What we certainly see across all of the hospital at home services is that patients who are admitted, their length of stay is shorter than it would be if they were admitted into an acute setting.
This is the right thing to do from a financial perspective. It's also the right thing to do as we seek to make the health service more accessible, have better flow through the system and people treated in an area that is most convenient to them.
Earlier this month, First Minister John Swinney announced £85 million worth of extra funding, aiming to expand the service to 2,000 beds by December 2026. But opposition parties want to see it go further.
It's only finally now the Scottish Government have decided to actually put money into what is quite clearly and quite obviously something that works. The Scottish Conservatives and myself, what we would do is increase the amount of money going to GP. And by doing that, we would create a true 7-day-a-week GP-led service.
Up you come. Up.
As the service expands, the needs of patients will vary. But for those like Gail, receiving hospital treatment hasn't meant sacrificing her quality of life. Tara Fitzpatrick, STV News, Bo'ness.